Tuesday, July 22nd, 2025, Evening Edition. Please pardon any visual and informational inaccuracies in this entirely AI-generated News Digest video.
Good evening, dear viewers. I am your news anchor, Xander Voxius III, and thank you for tuning in to the future of news with AGNDD intelliReport. We're excited to have you with us as we dive into today's captivating stories. As a comms exec dives into partisan tides, Sky TV conquers with TV3 in stride, while 2025's influencer insights ride the wave, revealing Kim Jong-un's hidden enclave. I will be assisted by my valued AI-generated colleagues in scraping the web for the latest stories and interesting topics and summarizing them for you. Stay tuned for an insightful journey through today's headlines. Also in the news, downloaded Adobe Acrobat from third-party infection concern. Obama's office calls Trump's treason claims a distraction. FDA halts Sarepta therapy following deaths. And now, breaking news. Breaking news. U.S. Nuclear Weapons Agency breached in Microsoft SharePoint hack, Bloomberg. The U.S. agency overseeing nuclear weapons was compromised in a hack targeting Microsoft's SharePoint software, as reported by an informed source.
Judge overseeing DOJ Epstein grand jury records request asks for more information. ABC News. DOJ fires newly appointed U.S. attorney in NJ after judges vote against keeping Alina Habba in role. CNN.
The Department of Justice fired Alina Habba, the newly named U.S. attorney in New Jersey, after federal judges declined to extend her interim appointment. Desiree Lee Grace was elevated to replace her, causing confusion about leadership. Habba's appointment linked to President Trump faced judicial and Senate challenges. Obama's office rebukes Trump admin's treason claims as distraction. The Washington Post. Barack Obama's office criticized the Trump administration's claims of a treasonous conspiracy by Obama officials, calling them a distraction. Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard released documents suggesting Obama politicized intelligence against Trump. The claims are disputed by multiple investigations affirming Russian interference in the 2016 election favoring Trump.
If you've been enjoying our AGNDD intelliReports and finding them useful, please take a moment now to press like, then click subscribe, and in the drop-down menu select All to get notified of each new video released so you don't miss out on any breaking news. AGNDD intelliReport, the future of news is here.
July 22nd in history. July 22nd, 838, Battle of Anzin. The Byzantine Emperor Theophilus suffers a heavy defeat by the Abbasids. July 22nd, 1802. Emperor Jia Long conquers Hanoi and unified Vietnam, which had experienced centuries of feudal warfare.
Famous people born on this day. Marcel Cerdan. Here is a recap of their Wikipedia page. Marcel Cerdan, born July 22, 1916, was a celebrated French boxer and world middleweight champion. Known as the Moroccan Bomber, he won numerous titles before dying in a plane crash in 1949. His legacy includes induction into the International Boxing Hall of Fame and a film biography. July 22, 1951, Patriarch Daniel of Romania. And now on to today's news.
Business news. Confessions of a comms exec on exploring conservative media partnerships in hyperpartisan era, Digiday. In a polarized cultural climate, brands and agencies are cautiously exploring advertising on conservative channels, balancing inclusivity with understanding right-wing media. Anonymously, a PR agency executive discusses this strategic shift, noting some brands are engaging with conservative media to navigate the hyper-partisan landscape and maintain revenue without alienating audiences. American Eagle bets big on Sydney Sweeney to rev up fall denim sales. WWD. American Eagle Outfitters is launching a major fall campaign featuring actress Sydney Sweeney to boost denim sales. The campaign includes a 3D Times Square billboard, Snapchat and BeReal collaborations, and Sweeney and American Eagle's print and video content. The campaign emphasizes trend-setting denim and Sweeney's widespread appeal.
Technology news. Digiday plus Research 2025 Influencer Index. Key strategies influencers use to drive engagement on Instagram. Digiday. Digiday's 2025 Influencer Index reveals that while influencer marketing remains significant, consumer engagement with Instagram posts is becoming more seasonal. Sponsored beauty and fashion posts dominate, but organic posts generally receive higher engagement. Influencer marketing spending in the U.S. is projected to rise significantly by 2027. Sky TV 3 deal. 3 bought for $1 is worth $48 million to Sky TV fund manager, New Zealand Herald. Science news. 500 million-year-old fossil suggests ocean origin for spiders. ScienceAlert/.org. The quote by Ernest Rutherford suggests that social science research often reveals variability in human behavior, indicating that while some individuals may exhibit certain traits or behaviors, others may not. This highlights the complexity and diversity inherent in studying social phenomena. Kazuo Ishiguro said he won the Nobel Prize for making people cry. 20 years later, Never Let Me Go should make us angry. The Conversation, Africa. Kazuo Ishiguro's Never Let Me Go, published 20 years ago, continues to evoke deep emotional responses. The novel explores themes of identity and mortality through the lens of clones bred for organ donation. Ishiguro's use of familiar genres creates a poignant, unsettling narrative that has been widely adapted and acclaimed. Jirarezarujin Jeng En, Sidaimu Purinsa Sudo Basuke Jiandu, 7U823 Rifamai, per times.jp. The book The Unknown Kim Jong-un by Jung Sung-jang, released in Japan, offers an in-depth analysis of Kim Jong-un's regime, challenging misconceptions about his leadership. It explores North Korea's international role, succession plans, and nuclear strategy based on extensive research and interviews, including insights from Kim's relatives and former associates.
Today's obituaries. Mian Muhammad Azhar. Brief Wikipedia summary. Mian Muhammad Azhar was a prominent Pakistani politician and businessman. He served as governor of Punjab, mayor of Lahore, and founded the PMLQ. Azhar was a key figure in Pakistan's political landscape, later joining PTI. He passed away on the 22nd of July, 2025 at age 83. Lawrence Bossidy. Brief Wikipedia summary. Lawrence Bossidy, an influential American businessman, served as CEO of Allied Signal and held key executive roles at General Electric. Known for his leadership and collaboration with GE's Jack Welch, he co-authored the bestseller Execution. Bossidy passed away at 90, leaving a legacy in business and literature. Charles C. Drawes. Brief Wikipedia summary. Charles C. Drawes was a South Dakota politician, serving in the House of Representatives from 1957 to 1969, and as Speaker from 1965 to 1966. A World War II Army veteran and South Dakota State University alumnus, he was also a farmer and rancher. He passed away at 101 in 2025. John Fallon. Brief Wikipedia summary. John Fallon, 1940-2025, was a Scottish footballer known for his time with Celtic. Ozzy Osbourne. Brief Wikipedia summary. Ozzy Osbourne was an iconic English musician and media personality known for his role as Black Sabbath's lead vocalist and a successful solo career. Inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, he was also a reality TV star. Osbourne passed away in 2025, leaving a lasting legacy. Rumena Trifonova. Brief Wikipedia summary. Bulgarian actress Rumena Trifonova, 1944-2025, was renowned for her role in Porcupines Are Born Without Bristles and appeared in films like Measure for Measure and The Gray Zone. She also performed in various theater plays. Trifonova passed away at 81. Edward Zykuski, 72, Belarusian archaeologist. José Luis González. Brief Wikipedia summary. José Luis González, a 37-year-old Spanish triathlete, was involved in a traffic collision. Cedric Badjack. Brief Wikipedia summary. Cedric Badjack was a Cameroonian Dutch footballer who played as a forward, notably for FC Utrecht and Excelsior. He joined SV-DFS for the 2019-20 season. Badjack passed away on the 21st of July 2025 at age 30. Eamon Downs. Brief Wikipedia summary. Eamon Downs, a British DJ from the dance act Liquid, passed away at 56 due to a brain tumor. Liquid, known for hits like Sweet Harmony, achieved UK top 40 singles and European success. Downs' contributions to the dance music scene spanned decades. James E. Ferguson II, 82, American lawyer. Jan van Ierland, 111, Dutch supercentenarian, oldest living person born in the Netherlands since 2024. Jane Kessler. Brief Wikipedia summary. Jane Kessler was an American psychologist and professor at Case Western Reserve University. Born in 1921, she earned her Ph.D. in clinical psychology and served in the U.S. Navy. She was married to Morris M. Kessler and lived to be 104, passing away in 2025. Gary Kelly. Brief Wikipedia summary. Gary Kelly, a 19-year-old British hockey player, experienced a fall. Rose Lyman Goldenberg. Brief Wikipedia summary. Rose Lyman Goldenberg, an acclaimed American playwright and screenwriter, was known for works like The Burning Bed and Stone Pillow. Her plays often included biographical elements, and she was involved in both television and theater. Goldenberg also taught and authored books, making significant contributions to drama and literature.
Health news. What to watch on July 23, 2025, Washington Black plus Netflix's new UK trauma doc, thoughtcatalog.com. The article highlights new summer series on streaming platforms, including an adaptation of A.C. Adogian's novel about George Washington Black, an 11-year-old escaping slavery. Netflix introduces a 6-part documentary showcasing real-life trauma cases in London's NHS hospitals. The piece also notes the 32nd anniversary of an SNL sketch turned film. Desperate pleas from starving Palestinians shouldn't be ignored. Human Rights Watch. The article highlights the severe malnutrition crisis in Gaza, where 33 people died between July 19th and 22 due to starvation. The situation is exacerbated by Israeli policies restricting aid, which Human Rights Watch deems a war crime. The international community is urged to pressure Israel to lift these restrictions. FDA asks Sarepta to halt gene therapy after 3 deaths. LeeRockwell.com. Sarepta Therapeutics faces scrutiny after 3 deaths linked to its Elevidys gene therapy for muscular dystrophy, leading to FDA pressure and halted use by a hospital. This contrasts with perceived leniency towards Moderna and Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccines. The situation highlights differing regulatory treatments for pharmaceutical products and vaccines. Entertainment news. Inadvertently downloaded Adobe Acrobat from third-party concerned I am infected. Bleeping computer. The user is concerned about potential computer compromise after downloading Adobe Acrobat Pro 2020, as their new computer takes longer to start and shut down. They ran a Farbar recovery scan tool, FARAST, to check for issues, but haven't noticed any slowdown or errors otherwise. Inadvertently downloaded Adobe Acrobat from third-party concerned I am infected. Bleeping computer. A user reported concerns about potential computer compromise after downloading Adobe Acrobat Pro 2020. Despite no noticeable slowdown or errors, they conducted a scan using Farbar recovery scan tool to check for issues. The scan detailed numerous active processes and services, including those from ASUS, Bitdefender, Dell, and Microsoft, among others.
Now, a couple of dad jokes for you. Why are pirates called pirates? Because they are. Why did Mozart kill all his chickens? Because when he asked them who the best composer was, they'd all say Bach, Bach, Bach.
Thank you for watching this AGNDD intelliReport, dear viewers. Please like, subscribe, and click the bell button to get notified during new uploads. And make sure to tune in next time. Stay safe and healthy. Cheers.